Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Total Warhammer playthrough with the Steel Faith Overhaul, or SFO Grimhammer as it's now called, I should say, as Tyrion and Eataine here in Ulthuan, where we are. We've just kicked the Dark Elves, the Druki, out from around Lothan herself, and we are pushing up into Port Lesar and the Tower of Hoeth to reclaim it from Safari. That's where we currently stand. I'm not necessarily planning on going to war with the other High Elves unless I need to. I'd like to try and win by confederation where possible and look elsewhere around the world for conquest and acceleration. Wow, the vortex is noisy. Anyway, we are about to move towards Port Lesar and see what we can do. Now, can I take that army without pushing forwards?
No. Ever loyal.
I think
Beginning my journey.
I want to try and ambush for at least one turn to try and help things up. And we're going to do this as well, just to give ourselves buffs. You know, a dilemma will provide a magical item. Oh, that's also good though, and the untainted is good. I don't really need that. The replenishment is nice, but this, the extra defense and the buffs to some of my units and the Valmir. There we go. Okay, so what do we want? The Ring of Hyrken. Meh. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's very good, however, but I think for now I want the Emerald Collar for my boy Tyrion. So poison attacks, ward save, and constant replenishment while in combat. Ain't bad, actually.
I will be vigilant.
I've got really good growth at the moment, so I want to save that up to get Lothan itself done. I'm going to have to turn the bloody volume down here. Hang on. Sorry about this. I don't... Sound. That's what I'm after. There we go. Not something I usually have to worry about doing. Ah, they've fallen for it. Beautiful. So this is going to be an absolute slaughter, guys. They've got hardly anybody. We're just going to form a line with my spears and, you know, on each side of them and devastate them. My archers will do all the damage here. Literally no point in doing anything subtle here. This is just going to be a slaughter, to be fair. In fact, I'm not even going to do one side. I'm going to do them on two sides because of the way the terrain is. I'm better doing it in the open where my archers will work better. Hero unit at each end. Cavalry back here to watch them, to watch their cavalry, and big bunch of archers. To be fair, I'm not going to do them quite so wide, who can target everything and kill them instantly. Straight onto their cavalry, please. And we're going to drag them into us, at which point we will envelop them. To be fair, I should have put my all of my flankers on the edge, but we're already destroying them, and they're so clustered here. That cavalry unit's already dead. These guys are going to disappear up here. We are eviscerating their range. No. I said that way, then that way. Oh. onto that unit. I mean, if they want to turn around and face away from me, that's still going to work.
Ancestors!
Wow. Oh, they're retreating towards me. Kill the princess. Kill Hereth. I mean, they're kind of just panicking. I know they have buffs. Oh, they are starting to push forwards towards me.
Forward! Eager for battle.
And now they're kind of just milling. They don't know what to do. It's hardly surprising, really. One thing not to do is turn their back on me, however.
For the king! Acknowledged.
Wow. Yeah, I don't need to worry at this point. It's over. They are utterly dead. I mean, to be fair, they never actually had a chance. I want you to charge in and deal with this unit as much as possible. That'll do. So most of their units are gone. If anybody does retreat, they're going to be very, very limited on what they can do. Yeah, I think that went nicely. Utterly devastated the Safaris advance force with that ambush. So the ambush plan worked well. I was 50-50. If they'd stayed and executed captives, if they'd stayed and defended and built up, I think I'd have regretted it. But because I did so much damage there, utterly worth it. Though they are still building up again.
This forest is old.
Beyond even Quaish.
Though it is the AI, so it gets ridiculously good replenishment, annoyingly. I want to keep making my army cheaper. Tough as nails for my noble. That's good. That's actually really good.
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
Moving on to the port.
I
Don't even need to worry about it. It's a joke of a battle.
We have captured it.
There we go. Knock that straight over. I don't want that.
Ogres, my lord. These brutish nomads are as strong as they are stupid.
So we have an ogre camp in place for future use, which is, again, nice. I can go get some of those recruited if I decide I'd like them. I'm not necessarily that fussed. I want to push this up for the public order. I like the movement buffs this gives as well now. And the fact that the buildings provide increase my garrison, I also really, really like. Okay, so intimidating, lowers hero chance, extra leadership, aura size. That's good, but it's not that good. That's nice, but I tend not to be defending, so I'm not... Tough as nails is nice, but I'm not that fussed. That's a buff to all regions. They're all buffs to all regions, so... Rep with high elves. Rep with lots of people. Or rep with lizard men. There. I don't need to do that one now, but the extra income I will make is actually quite nice. That's the only thing. I want to make the high elves my friends in the main, because, as mentioned, I want to try and take them all by confederation where possible. Anyway, let's get trumpeters to speed up my units a bit. We are not levelling this place, as mentioned, because we've got plenty of growth just now.
I despise you and all that you stand for. Speak.
Well, I think my invasion for after this has been decided. We are going to go and defend our coasts, the coasts of
What
Ulthuan,
brings you here?
against Why can't I trade with them? Against the vile Dark Druki, and maybe even look at progressing into Druki
Your
lands.
prestige grows, my lord.
Nice. Lord Cavill has returned.
Alariel's champion. Protector of the Evergreen.
We have quite a chunk of cash. I'd like the cavalry ones at this point, not that I really need them just now. Close victory where I lose nothing, so I'm just going to rip through that.
This place is ours.
Because it wasn't going to be a difficult battle at all. We're going to hit growth. Nice. Gaining some extra units to use now, but this expansion is going very well at this point. God, it's just so noisy.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
There we go. So, movement range, reduces upkeep, reduced chance of... This is just such a nice overall ability. What do you want? Ooh. So I can start down the logistics tree, which is quite cool. That's smegging awesome. So we're going to start pushing down this tree. There we go. I do not want to level there up. There we go again. It is very atmospheric, but it's so loud, that crackling of thunder in the game. Nice, got a nice buff there. Let's move on and finish Thorfinn off, bring it in back into the fold.
There is glory to be won. Occupy this place.
And the war is done, guys. Safari has been brought back into the fold. Oh, one of them does give public order now. Okay, that's new. However, I want the growth, please.
Order must be maintained.
Servant of the king.
These are good. Some of these provide such big things. I don't need to necessarily do it now. Each produce, but it's the army thing, so the overall thing. So public order I don't care about. No, not that. First boss, sword masters cool. Good, that's not that good. Sorry about that. Buffs to dragon princes. Income all regions is good. Post battle is nice, but I'm probably not going to need it in this playthrough. Early units cheaper. Replenishment and physical resistance is very nice. Income from ports all regions. And movement range, which is lovely. I'm going to have a think of that, because I don't need to do that straight away. I'm going to get my mighty steed, Malhandir, as well, which means we are going to start operating with the cavalry, however, in future things. And yeah, I need to now decide where is best to push next, which will be straight up there. So we are going to double time it back down here next turn.
Greetings, fellow
Let's make sure we have military access so I can push up and defend.
I bid you welcome to the court of the Phoenix King. I agree.
Guardian, what would you ask of the Asser?
Trade agreement, non-aggression pact. That's what I'd ask of you.
Duty is purpose.
Queen of Avalon.
You are
stand
weak.
before
Join
the
me.
mistress Of the
Aw.
undying. The time is now.
We need to make ourselves better friends with these guys,
As a
even the ones which
defender
are
of the
weak and
Phoenix
falling,
What
before they
request
will
would you make of the
actually
Phoenix
join me.
King? Most astute.
Why is he calling himself the Phoenix King? I am the Phoenix King. So, yeah, it's going to be getting back, maybe rejigging the army slightly, and then we will go and push Marafi off our island. She is not allowed to be on the donut at all. Her presence here is unwanted and will be driven out. Oh, I want Silver and Yard. They are really nice, actually. Ooh, I'm going to have to resist the urge to do that. But they are good and well worth getting. Damn it, I think I'm going to do that to get Silver and Garden, because they're not the best in the world, but they are a step above normal spearmen, which does help. This is the other thing I do need to take out at some point, though. Hakon, and the Dread Fleet are not a huge issue as of yet.
You must restore
How many
order.
turns? 8 turns. Ooh, I think I'm better to wait. Annoyingly. They're not that much of the buff of a step up.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Thing is, that would give me even more growth. I don't know.
The people are
That's annoying because that lowers the income I get and the growth, so I actually really need to push that up here before I do anything else. I'm going to do that because that unlocks so much for us, so I might regret it, but that unlocks a hell of a lot for us, which is going to be very, very useful, at least in the short term, potentially in this battle with Barathi. We've got enough cash. I am going to be getting Lord Cavill out to field a secondary army, or Alistair if I can get him. Ooh. Growth.
The Aesir are troubled.
Oh, so I've started doing it now. I may as well do it. There we go. I can get Alistair. Cavill is Faye. No, we're going to get the other legendary lord, Alistair of the White Lion. If you don't know the story about him, guys, I believe the story for him is he was a backer who passed away. So it's quite a heartwarming story in a way, because obviously he got immortalized in the game.
Defender of Ulfwan. Forward.
Oof. So yeah, we are going to push this way to reclaim the territory next. I'm going to hit that for the replenishment rate. We've got plenty of spare cash, guys, so that's not a huge issue. Keep my armies in tip-top shape. Ooh, there comes the Dread Fleet. I really hope they don't attack me, because that could be problematic. But we are building a secondary force. I hate fighting vampires, but we are one of the factions which can actually do it quite well.
Tradition is maintained.
Nice.
Ulfwan's defender. We shall not rest.
Experience of years. That's really good. Melee defense is always good to start with because it just gives you...
Tyrion, heir of
It means you're harder to hit, which means you can do more damage. Melee defense is harder to hit. Melee attack is more likely to hit.
shield against the darkness.
Why can't I change stance now?
Shield of Alaria.
Weird. So we are going to push up towards White Peak, try and drive Marathi off our settlement. Why can't I confederate? I think I just had the wrong options up.
If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours.
No. Yes! There we go. That does, however, put me on the front line, but confederating is by far the best way of doing it. It does give us negatives when it happens. Oh, Burkhoff's brigands. I need to keep an eye on them.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence. Empire's blessing, yes.
Please tell me you've got some armies. No, they've just had their butts kicked, which is why they actually joined me. It's fine. They've got some reasonable things set up, though. Gonna burn off the recruitment buildings because I don't really need them. The Eel Gate is reasonably set up, though we're mostly going to be managing that by pushing Marathi hard and fast here.
Light will drive back the darkness. Isha bless you.
Gonna swap that for a public order building. Once again, public order and growth. Yeah, we have 2 gates. We are... I mean, we're not the undisputed ruler of Ulthuan, but we are by far the most powerful of the High Elf Lords. Oh, here she comes! That's right. Come at me. Especially when you drip in like that. That is literally the worst thing for her to do. Because I will lightning strike her army sitting outside. Oh, they just killed themselves. Right.
What orders?
Lightning strike.
I am
splat.
ready to fight.
I didn't lose a man.
Kill them all. Protector.
Really? Pyrrhic victory against that? With this army of... Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely fighting this. Terran... Emerald Eye. Emerald Eye? I was trying to say there. Tyrion Emerald Eye is going to fall, and his army is going to fall with him. I don't need to worry at all here. They are just gonna get eaten alive, to be fair. We're gonna try and pull them into our centre. Woo! You guys can start there. They're going to move up through the woods as much as possible. Oh, shit. Nobody saw that, right?
Acknowledged. Silver help. Onward. It will be done.
Right.
We go. We advance.
There we go. Oh, I should have put my archers in front to start with.
Without fail.
Too late now.
Acknowledged.
We do still massively outrange them, so that's not a huge issue.
Moving out.
We will obey.
Right, once they're in range, we're going to start... Well, we're going to auto kill them, but... Go.
Asur, advance.
Wow. There we go. Just mass engagement. Right, all of my archers, I want to focus down one unit at a time.
At once.
And here comes the cavalry to slam into some of their archers as well.
Archers!
Hit that unit. Oh, perfect. Okay, you guys can actually just sit there to hold the line a bit.
As you say. Asur, attack.
Slam into the rear of these two units, please. They are taking heavy damage, actually, but that's fine. If I turn them backwards, they'll take much more damage.
Archers! Death to all!
That's going to shatter that flank.
Set in forth. For duty.
It will be done.
Right, switch unit, archers. There's no point doing that. Oh, they've just had their buff.
Shield of the Ever Queen.
Archers!
Okay, actually, I want that unit dead.
To the fray. For the king.
There you go. You can turn and face now, though we're taking a lot of damage. Once that unit's broken, I'm going to focus fire the Lord.
Orders received.
Weapons ready. Sinner. Make Oath One proud.
This is already over.
Understood.
They just take a bit more killing while they've got their murderous prowess on, but...
Swiftly. For Lothern.
Kill him utterly. Ooh, Tyrion's actually taken a bit of a beating there and is enraged. I mean, he was fighting the Witch Elves, which are probably one of the few things which are a reasonable threat to him.
The king.
Acknowledged.
There we go. And, I mean, my archers completely and utterly won that battle, though. Tyrion did well, my White Lions understandably did well, and all of my infantry, all of my flankers did well. The cavalry did very well. 75 kills. I mean, obviously, my spears did their job, which was to hold the line. They're not there to get kills. They're there to stand in position
Be praised.
and not let the enemy
We have
move.
captured it.
We have recaptured the White Peak. I'm looking for Confederation. There we go. Yeah, this is a just a thing to do with the number of armies we hold.
Shield against the darkness.
Nice. Buff my archers a bit more, please. I do want to go to that, but at the same time, that's weird. That's really nice. That's one I want more than anything. Elves of Eataine. No. The vigor loss reduction is also huge for any army it's in. Okay, anyway guys, with that, that is where we're going to leave it today. We are going to push on to Tor Anrock and drive Vadruki off Ulthuan or out of Tor Anrock. I think there are still some up north we'll have to deal with afterwards around Volzandil, but we are going to drive Vadruki out of Tor Anrock next term and then potentially push north or launch an invasion across the sea to put an end to Marathi and her cronies once and for all. As always guys, if you are enjoying this, please do like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more, please pop a comment down below what you think I should be doing, if it's going across the sea or pushing north. Obviously we are still going to try and confederate the rest of the High Elves where possible. As always, an extra special thank you to my channel members and Patreons: Monsters Abound, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jared Horn, Unnamed, and an extra special thank you to William Farmer. Cheers all.